Alright, so the Vancouver Canucks fall 4-3 to the Edmonton Oilers, and you know what? As disappointing as it is to lose in a tight game, especially in overtime, the Oilers were the much better team, and they really did deserve to win this game. They were buzzing for the last 15 minutes after McDavid got the tying goal, and the Canucks really weren't moving their legs. It didn't seem like they actually wanted it, so fair enough. Good game to the Oilers, and man, that had me on the edge of my seat from start to finish. And this is really shaping up to be a very interesting series, so we'll see what Sunday has in store. But before we do get to that, let's talk about Game 2 and discuss what went down, starting off now with the first period of play. Early on, it's the Canucks who strike first on the power play. JT Miller with a nice pass over to Elias Pettersson, and he makes no mistake firing in his first goal of the series and the playoffs, making it 1-0 for the Canucks. Great start there, but then shortly after that, the Oilers got themselves a power play. Nice little passing play, and then Draisaitl is there to bury it past Shilovs. You could see it coming. Shilovs made a great save on McDavid earlier on, but the pressure was just too much. And I mean, what can I say? The power play that they have is very good. There's no denying it, so I gotta give them respects for that 1-1 hockey game. After that, there were a couple of chances traded back and forth, but nothing came of it. Score remains the same as we move on to the second period of play. Early in the second period, Carson Soucy with a shot. It gets redirected by Boeser, and he gets it by Stuart Skinner. 2-1 hockey game for the Vancouver Canucks, but immediately after, it's Mattias Ekholm who answers back before they're even able to announce it, so it's a tie game once more. Later on, Stuart Skinner makes a pretty nice stop here on Sam Lafferty, and then Nikita Zadorov comes in on another rush here from an impossible angle and gets it by Stuart Skinner to make it 3-2 for the Vancouver Canucks. Honestly, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this guy's been an absolute beast in the playoffs. Give him as much money as he wants. But what I do want to also touch up on is the refs in this hockey game, specifically Kelly Sutherland. This was a horribly officiated game for both sides, because I'll be the first to admit that this was too many men. There were 6 players on the ice. And then you look at this one right here, this really should have been a 4-minute power play for the Vancouver Canucks. Connor McDavid clearly high sticks Quinn Hughes, draws blood, but there is no call. And then here, this is debatable, but I thought this was pretty light here from Höglander, and then he gets sacked, and they deem that as equal, so they both get sent to the box. So, I don't know. The bottom line is that, from an objective point of view, this was a very inconsistent game for both teams. So, nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. 3-2 for the Canucks as we move to the third period of play. Early in the third, the Canucks get lucky killing off this power play, and then a big mix-up here on the blue line. Soucy and Myers both misjudge this and take themselves out of the play, while it's Connor McDavid, not exactly the guy that you want all alone on a breakaway, but he finds himself free on Shilovs, and he makes no mistake, tying the game up 3-3. And then after that, the Canucks were just under siege. I don't know if they just lost their legs in the third period, but the Oilers, they just turned it up and had chance after chance while the Canucks were just trying to survive out there. And they do manage to extend it to overtime, but it doesn't last very long, as in that overtime, Evan Bouchard here has an attempt on goal, and it goes off of Ian Cole. And just like that, it finds its way into the back of the net. Ian Cole now has his second goal for the Edmonton Oilers in this series, as the Oilers tie it up 1-1. So, you know what? Oilers fans in the comment section down below, say whatever you want, fire away. I understand, I did bring it upon myself. But what I will say is that this is going to be a very tight series, back and forth the whole way. 2 one-goal games already, and Sunday is going to be a very interesting watch. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks as well for 9,000 subscribers. We are on the road to 10K. Let's try and get it by the end of this series. And yeah, man, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, and take care.